Okay guys, we're back. Welcome to episode 5 of my Let's Play. And we left off last time preparing to make our crafting table. Now we didn't actually get around to making a crafting table. Because what we wanted was, we wanted some sugar cane. Now, I don't think my sugar cane's had time to do any kind of growing at all. No, I haven't given it any time. So what we'll do is, as part of the crafting table that we want to make, we need to make a regular crafting table. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Now, one of the config options that we have enabled in the exact crafting mod is the ability for the vanilla crafting tables to hold items. So it won't fall out and it will just stick in there. So that is going to be useful for us. We'll use that up until we get the sugar or the paper that we need to make the other one, and we'll switch to that as soon as we can. Right, so what we're going to do is start off with, we're going to make a pulverizer, because what we want to do with these ores is we want to pulverize them and get as much as we possibly can out of them. So the recipe that we're going to use for that, if we just have a look at that in NEI, and if you right click on this this search box, it will clear it out for you so you can start searching for something new. We need a piston, a machine frame, and a redstone reception coil, as well as some copper and some flint. Okay, let's see if we can go about making that then. First of all, let's get our piston going. Shouldn't be too bad. I think we probably all know how to make pistons by now. Like that. Then our machine frame, which we have our gold in the middle and 4 iron in the corners. Fantastic. And then our redstone reception coil, which is a gold with 2 redstone. And we're going to need to grab some copper, which we're actually really short on, and some flint. And all I'm doing there to get that to move like so is I'm just control and left clicking, and that is going to move one item at a time. There we go. So let's throw this up here, arrange our items as we want them, and we'll get our pulverizer. Now the pulverizer in itself is not going to be any use whatsoever without some power. So let's see if we can get some power. Now what you'll see here is basically it's very strange that that's using the redstone thing. What you'll see here is it needs up to 4 MJ a tick. Now we're not going to have 4 MJ to start with, we're probably going to have about 2, and to get 2 we're going to need a steam engine. So we have a couple of choices for steam engines, and what we're probably going to want to grab initially, I think, is one of these ones, which in actual fact is a lot of copper. So that's 11 copper plus some silver. Let's see what we've got in the way of that. We've got 2 copper, and have we got any silver at all? We have 4 silver. Okay, now we have a way of processing silver that's a little bit different to our usual thing, and I don't actually have the cobble to do that. Can you believe that? I don't have enough cobblestone. Okay, I'm just going to go grab a bit of cobblestone. I can't possibly believe how I don't have cobble. But we're gonna need a little bit more. I'm actually gonna need 6 more. But I think what I'll do is I'll just make this a little bit taller to start with. That should give us the cobble we need, at least for now. I'm not going to go too mad with it though. Let's just go down to that first level. That's actually going to cause a problem with the gravel, so I'll leave that for now. Okay, I don't want to do too much resource gathering this time because we've done plenty of that in the last few episodes. What we will do though is just keep checking this sugar cane and replanting it, just so that we get as much as we possibly can do quite quickly, because it'd be nice to get that new crafting table. So what we have is we have some cobble. Now I'm going to make 2 furnaces, because the furnace that we're going to make takes 2 furnaces, and we want cobble down the sides. That's going to give us a slag furnace. Now what the slag furnace does for us, which is a bit different to some of the other furnaces, is it's going to take our silver and it's going to turn it into well, in this case it's going to turn it into silver and lead, so we'll get a silver and a lead bar out of every silver ore that we put in. And we only actually need 1 silver, but we might as well smelt all our ores. So let's throw that on there. Get our redstone transmission coil, because we're going to need that for our steam engine. Also going to need some copper and some gears. So let's make a couple of gears, like so. We're going to need to surround them with stone as well. It's a good job I went to get some more in there. And then we're going to need to grab that copper. I'm going to need to cook up some more. In fact, probably going to need 9 more. I am going to need 9 more. And luckily that is going to do 10 off of one piece of coal, because that's an iron furnace. So we've got the rest of our lead and silver there, and that's for factorization, this particular furnace. So it will reduce down some of our clean chunks as well, if we were to do that with our factorization or processing. It's used as part of that process as well as just smelting down silver. Let's grab this, and we're going to just use that copper up to get the first gear, and then hopefully we'll get one more bar, and we'll make the rest of the there we go, the other cog like that. Now what else do we need for this steam engine? We're going to need another piston, so let's go ahead and make the other piston. Luckily, wow, you see that? Perfect. You would almost think I planned it. There's our piston, the copper gears, transmission coil there, and then 3 copper ingots for the top. Superb. We got our steam engine. Now, the steam engine's actually going to need some water in there. Now, the best way of getting water in there is going to be an aqueous accumulator. So let's see if we can make one of those and see what we need for it. I think we should have most of that. So that's 2, 6, that's 9. Is that some tin there? So it's 9 iron, 2 tin. Wow, look at that. 9 iron, 2 tin. Some glass, some redstone. Well, we might just be able to make this. So we're going to need a bucket. We'll grab a bucket. We'll grab a machine frame. Let's grab a piece of gold as well. Grab a machine frame. We want a pulverizer thingy servo, pneumatic servo, like that, like that. Bucket on the top, tin on the sides, and what am I missing? Glass, is it? Glass. That's our aqueous accumulator. Now we want this to go. We're actually going to want it to go underneath here for now. And it's getting dark, so let's sleep, because I'm going to need to go outside in a minute, and I don't want to get bombarded by lots of different mobs. So what we're going to do is we'll just throw down one water there. We'll throw our aqueous accumulator down there, and our engine is going to go on the top. And our engine will face the pulverizer. Now our aqueous accumulator is actually going to need another bucket. It is, as you can see, slowly collecting water, but that's far too slowly for our needs. What we're going to need is a little bit more water, which we'll grab there. And if you put a water source on either side, it's going to act like an infinite water source itself, so it's going to fill up a lot quicker. Now we could also put one behind and have it fill up even quicker, but that is actually going to be plenty for now. What I'll do though is I'm going to fill up this water, because you always want to keep a bucket of water on you. There's I would say pro tip, but I'm nowhere near pro, but that's a tip. That's a tip anyway. So here we have our pulverizer. Let's start pulverizing. So let's grab all of these ores here, and we're going to grab some coal coke. We might as well use the coal coke in this steam engine. We'll throw that in there, and as you can see, it's going to work without a redstone signal, because we have our control status set on. It's on the middle one. You can't see that. I'm guessing my textures are a little bit out of date because of this new update. This is going to fill this energy storage in the pulverizer up, and what we can do is simply throw some stuff in there, and it's going to output at the moment to the right hand side and top and bottom, which we don't have anything there. I do have a chest though, so let's configure this to not output top and bottom, and instead just output both on the sides, and we'll throw a chest down there, and that should get all our tin in there. So what we have is a pulverizer going ahead pulverizing stuff for us. What we don't have is a way to get stuff in there easily, and to do that I'm actually going to skip the hopper. We're not going to use a hopper because I don't believe in hoppers at all. So let's throw this in there for now. What we're going to do is, hopefully we're going to have some clay. Got some clay somewhere? No clay. I'm going to get some clay very quickly, because we've got lots of water around us, so this shouldn't be that difficult to get clay. Oh, we have a sniper with an enchanted bow. Let's see if we can get that bow off him. No such luck. No such luck. Right, yes, plenty of clay over here, which is just what we want. And while we're out here, we can check on our sugar as well. So what we're going to make is we're going to make an alloy furnace, because rather than using hoppers from Buildcraft, I tend to prefer to go straight for the relay, because the relay is not that expensive, and it's got the capacity of more than 2 hoppers, so there's really no reason not to do it. The only reason would be is if you don't have access to clay, which would be unusual to say the least. And I've just noticed we have a rubber tree over there and over there. Fantastic. It's going to make life easier later on. Okay, so we have our clay. Let's get that cooked up. And how much am I going to need? I'm not sure offhand. Let's just cook all of that up and keep filling stuff into the pulverizer. Keep that thing working away. Otherwise, the power is going to build up in this steam engine and it's going to stop working, which wouldn't be the end of the world. All we would need to do is make a wrench to give that a whack, and that will get it going again. So while I'm cooking up that clay, I'm just going to stop the video just so we don't bore you with me just hanging around waiting for stuff. I'll save these ores for now though, so that we can see the relay at work, which is what I'm going to be making. Okay, and we're back, and actually I needed 32 clay bricks, so we've got a little bit too many, but that's okay. We're going to need them later on for something else, so I'll just drop 2 of them in there. Now what we're going to make is we're going to make an alloy furnace, so we actually need 8 bricks for that, and we're going to arrange them in a circle to make our alloy furnace. And let's just throw that on top there. We're going to grab, along with that, 8 sand. So we'll throw our 8 sand in there, and we're going to want 9 coal, and 1 coal for there, and 8 coal for there. Now, to use what we're going to get out of that, actually we're going to need to make very quickly a I don't have any iron. Let's get 1 more piece of iron out of here quickly. I'm going to take our silicon ball. First of all, we need to make a diamond handsaw. Luckily we have some diamonds to do that. And we're just going to grab our iron. Let's put our clay back in there. And we're going to make our handsaw. Let's chop up our ball. And then you throw that in there with some redstone. We're going to need 4 redstone to go with 1 wafer. So we're going to end up just being able to make 1, which is fine. That was what we wanted, just the 1. Let's grab this and put it in our chest because we don't want to lose that. It's quite valuable. Now, what have we got here? Oh, we've broken our engine, so we need to make. What do we have? I should have been paying attention, shouldn't I? Now I don't have a wrench yet. Do I have enough stuff for a crescent hammer? 3 iron and a silver. Maybe I can do that. Gonna waste some more iron. Let's do that. Let's throw those clay bricks in there for now. We want 3 iron. Now, what you'll see when I get this made, hopefully we got silver. Grab a silver. We'll be able to just get that engine started again, and we'll actually get some more of these ores processed. We're going to process the iron because that looks like what we really need to be messing with right now. So let's throw our iron in there, and we will make our crescent hammer. Now, crescent hammer is the thermal expansion tool. A wrench will work just as easily for this, but we'll use the crescent hammer for now. The other thing that we're going to need is we're going to need more iron. Because we're going to need iron. Actually, going to need 6 iron to in order to make some iron bars for our relay. Let's make sure we fill this up. Get that going. And I'm going to turn this engine off now, because what we want is, well, that can run off the built-in storage, but we don't want to have our engine wreck itself again. So while we're waiting for the relay to be prepared, now what else do we need for the relay? We're gonna need, oh boy, we're gonna need more cobble. So let's sleep, and then we'll go and grab more cobble, and hopefully, I still cannot believe that I'm running so short of cobble. Oh, go away, go. Okay, we have a little bit of a pit. We're being chased by a zombie as well. Fantastic. Let's fill this in. And if you wonder why I fill those in all the way, it's because if you leave the hole at the bottom, you're actually just making a spider spawner. The spiders will spawn in a 2x2 area, which is what we tend to leave in the bottom of one of those craters. Anyway, let's grab some cobble. Oh, hello slime. Free slime. Yeah. Oh, typical. Let's fill up with dirt. That will get some people's twitches going, I'm sure. Okay, let's work. Probably down here is going to be best. Let's get some of this out of the ceiling. And I really don't want to be going to get another pickaxe, so we'll just... Yeah, that's enough cobble for what we need. Plenty, in fact. So we can finish off making what we're doing. Actually achieve something this episode other than death. And I know you all like death. Well, especially when it's mine. Okay, so we're going to make ourselves a piston. And I think this is where I'm going to run out of iron. I have a feeling I am definitely going to run out of iron here. I am. I'm not going to have enough materials for this. That's a shame. Okay, well, we can do the first part of it anyway. Let's have some more planks. We're going to make ourselves, start with, a transposer. and we use that with a piston, cobble like that, a little bit of wood. We'll throw our redstone on the floor because it needs to go on the floor before it will work. Get our transposer. Now the other thing that we need to go along with this is actually a buffer, but the buffer, we're 1 iron short of being able to make the buffer, which is a real shame. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should make myself a pickaxe and see if we can go and find ourselves and a little bit of iron very quickly. I wonder, that might be a good option. Ourselves a new pick, and let's see what we got in there. Actually, it might not be a bad idea to do that anyway. I can throw that in there, get that processing. Food. Do I have food? I have a little bit of food. And apple. I do actually have. Let's clear my inventory. Let's kind of go down a little bit more organised this time. We'll ditch some of this stuff. I need that somewhere else. I can go in there. Food's there. That, and that could stay behind. We could really use at least a few torches. Not too many. We don't need to go mad with it. 24's fine. And let's head on down. See if we can find a little bit more iron. Hopefully we will. And we could probably grab a few more resources as well, because we want to be able to test the relays working okay when we finally set it up. So we'll grab a few of. We won't grab any aluminium because that's not going to do us any good at all. Grab this tin though. Tin is always handy to have, and I think I'm right in saying that there was a spider spawner down here. Spider spawners, lovely. I can hear a zombie close. And we've got iron here. Yeah, we'll leave them be. We won't interrupt them too much. We'll grab iron. That's what we wanted. We're also going to grab a little bit of marble, because marble may well make for a good building material, I've always found. So we will grab as much of this as, well, as long as we've got some, we're okay. We don't need to grab loads, but it's perfect. There's a lot here already, so fantastic. So how much iron have I got? Not much. Not a lot of iron. We'll kill this guy here quickly, because there's some iron over there. I need aluminium shard. Right. Cinnabar, iron. Oh good, decent amount of iron here. So we'll grab this. And that's going to be enough for us to finish our build, which I think is going to be worth doing, for sure. A little bit of appetite there. Let's get shed some light on the subject. There we go. And more iron. Take as much of that as we can. Work our way back. Even more iron. We got lucky here with the iron. Some copper too. Fantastic. Can't complain of that. It's a handy little mining trip. And we've got our little spiders already. They're gonna come and try and do us injury. Gonna have to go and deal with that spawner. It's gonna get on my nerves, I think, leaving that so close. Right, let's head back up and see exactly what we can do as far as very, very basic automating our pulverizer. And it is going to be extremely basic, but we'll see what we can do. So let's pulverize some iron. Turn this guy on. Those icons, hopefully, I'll have fixed before the next episode. I'm hoping. We can only hope. I probably should have updated my textures, and I haven't done because I'm bad like that. Right, let's we can turn him off for now. I don't want to waste too much. We do have a plan with the hopper, so I want to make sure that it's not a hopper, it's a relay, but I want you to be able to see how the relay works, so you're not going to see that if I process all my ore. So what we need is some iron bars, and we need, along with our iron bars, I think the wood goes in the corners. I think this is probably the wrong way round. Take another iron ingot for the middle, and it's not. It's the other way round. Iron bars in the corners. Actually, that's not that either. Where's the buffer? I'm sure I've got this right. Ah, no iron in the middle. There we go. So we grab our buffer. And what else have we got? Our transposer. Transposer goes underneath that. We will grab our red dopey wafer, a couple of cobble, and 4 planks, like so. Grab our relay. Now what we're also going to need to go along with this is going to be a screwdriver. And a screwdriver is the red power tool, and what we'll do is we'll drop that relay on the top, and we'll use the screwdriver to turn it around so that the grey part of the relay is on the bottom. Now what that's going to do for us is, if we throw stuff in the top, it's going to push that into the pulverizer. So when we turn this on and we let that run, we can just fill up this relay with ores, and actually if I take that out, you can see it's going to fill in with the next one. So that way we've got water on the wall. We've got 9 slots here that we can use instead of the 4 that we would get with a hopper, because I'm sure you've all used hoppers before, and I just don't like the hopper, because I know it might be cheaper, but it's not much cheaper, and as long as you've got the resources to hand, which you're going to need anyway, things like the alloy furnace, you're going to need an alloy furnace anyway, so you might as well make one to get your relay. So let's sleep through the night, and I think I'm going to call this episode done. We've got our pulverizer, we've got our engine, we've got our relay. so we're well on our way to actually maximising the ores that we're getting now. So hopefully there'll be a little more we can do as far as using our resources. And I can see straight away that I'm going to need to go and get some more, so I may try and do that between now and the next episode. Save you the pain of me mining. So thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that like button if you've enjoyed this episode, and subscribe, follow on Twitch and Twitter and stuff, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.